So when we're looking at markets, in order for a market to be perfectly competitive, there are three characteristics or three traits that have to exist in order for a market to be classified as perfectly competitive. The first is that there are many buyers and sellers. The second is that all firms sell identical products. And the third is that there are no barriers to new firms entering the market. And all of these are necessary because they are essentially guaranteeing that there is no firm in the market with market power. And this is important because it ensures that all firms exist with equal footing, meaning that they can't try to charge a different price than the other firms. And that's important when we start looking at price takers and price makers, which will come up here in just a moment. This identical products is really what makes these types of firms so rare, because pretty much everything that exists in our society is labeled in some form or fashion. And because of that, because of those labels, they're no longer identical. So what are some examples of perfectly competitive markets? Generally, these types of markets only exist in agriculture. So things like onions, tomatoes, potatoes, all of those types of things where you really truly cannot tell the difference between one or the other. This also includes things like wheat, or hay, or anything like that, where there's really not brands necessarily. They're all pretty much identical. Once you go to the grocery store, they are all essentially the same thing. And finally, if we don't really see these in the real world, or they're relatively rare in the real world, why do we even care? And the reason we care is because they provide a benchmark for what to compare all of the other types of markets to. This is the benchmark of what could be with no market power. Meaning that all of the other markets are going to be compared to this. So this is on one end of the spectrum, and then on the other end we'll have monopolies, where there is only one firm or one seller of the product, and not only is the firm not identical, it's actually going to be a unique product, meaning that they are the only ones that are selling that product. Entry will be blocked completely, meaning that they're the only one that exists, but we'll get there later.